Hi my dear students, welcome to Science Online class 9th. So the unit is Atoms and Molecules. So in this class we will discuss about atomic mass. Here Dalton's atomic theory proposed was that of the atomic mass. According to him, each element had a characteristic atomic mass. Each element had characteristic atomic mass. Each element having characteristic atomic mass. The theory could explain the law of constant proportions so well. The scientists were promoted to measure the atomic mass of an atom. So, but here it is a difficult task to measure the atomic mass. Were determined using the laws of chemical combination and the compounds formed. So, we will take an example of carbon monoxide. Here carbon monoxide, 3 grams of carbon combines with 4 grams of oxygen. 3 grams of carbon combines with 4 grams of oxygen to form carbon monoxide. Okay, so in other words, carbon combines with 4/3 times of mass of the oxygen. Suppose here we define the atomic mass unit, that is AMU. Here it is a atomic mass unit. Earlier they are using atomic mass unit, that is the AMU. But the IUPAC recommendation, by the IUPAC recommendations, now it will written as U. So here U means defined as unified mass. Unified mass. So I will take one example for you, that is carbon having atomic mass 1.0 U. Here it is read as carbon having atomic mass 1 unified mass. N1 unified mass. In the same way, oxygen having atomic mass 1.33 U. 1.33 unified mass. Here, in the next way, so while searching of various atomic mass units, scientists initially took 1/16 the mass of the atom, naturally occurring oxygen, mass of the oxygen. They are using 1/16 the mass of the atomic mass of the oxygen as a unit to identify atomic mass. So it is considered for the following 2 reasons here. The first reason is oxygen react with large number of elements. They are react with large number of the elements to form compounds. And the second reason is the atomic mass unit give masses of most of the element as whole numbers. So I will repeat once again. The atomic mass unit gave masses of most of the elements as whole number. But from the following 2 reasons, they are used to identify the atomic mass as 1/16 the mass of the oxygen. But in 1961, so in the year of 1961, universally accepted atomic mass unit, that is carbon 12 isotope. So in the year 1961, universally accepted to calculate the atomic mass, that is carbon 12 isotope, is the best way to identify the atomic mass. One atomic mass unit is equal to exactly 1/12 of the mass of the one unit of the carbon 12. The relative atomic mass of all elements have been found with the respective of an atom carbon 12. Now here, so this concept can be clear with the help of one example. Here can you shown here a diagram. So in the diagram we can see a watermelon. So imagine a fruit seller selling a fruit without any standard weight with him. That means here there is no standard weight to measure the weight of the fruits. He takes a watermelon and says this has a mass equal to 12 units. Here this watermelon is, this mass of the watermelon has equal to 12 units. 12 units. So that's why here the fruit seller, he cuts that watermelon into 12 pieces. Here you can observe watermelon cut into 12 fruit cuttings. 12 watermelon units are 12 fruit mass units. 12 fruit mass units. Here he makes 12 equal pieces of the watermelon and finds the mass of the each fruit he is selling relative to the mass of the one piece of the watermelon. So here now he sells his fruits by relative fruit mass. Here you can observe he is selling other fruits by measuring with the watermelon, that is with the help of fruit mass unit. Okay, so by this we can clear that atomic mass is equal to 1/12 of the mass of the carbon 12 isotope. Okay, so 1 AMU is equal to 1 atomic mass unit is equal to 1/12 of the carbon 12 isotope. Okay, so here we can observe some of the atomic masses of the elements. Here you can see in the table, hydrogen is having atomic mass 1. So next carbon 12, nitrogen 14, oxygen 16, sodium 23, magnesium 24, sulfur 32, chlorine 35.5, so calcium 40. All these atomic masses of the different elements can be measured with the help of 1/12 of the carbon 12 isotopes. Carbon 12 isotopes. Okay. Next we will move towards the next content, that is molecule. Here what is a molecule? Here molecule refers to a group of atoms. Molecule refers to a group of atoms. Here atoms may be of the same element or of different elements. So different elements can join and forms a molecule. Here molecule means a group of atoms. That group of atoms, it may be a similar element made by the single element group of the similar same element, or it is the group of different elements. Okay, here how the molecule is formed? Here molecule is a general group of 2 or more atoms that are chemically bond with together, that is tightly held together by attractive force. It may be a group of the same element or it is a group of the different elements. Here So here next we will observe molecules of the elements. Here molecules of the element means here it is considered as same type of the elements. Here molecules of the elements, it is molecules of elements, it is constituted as same elements. So molecules of elements, it is comes under that molecules are having same elements, two or more same elements. Here for example, here we will take as oxygen consists of, so oxygen consists of two atoms. Here we can write O2. So this is an example for molecule of elements. Here in a molecule we can observe oxygen atoms in two number, that's why it is an example of molecule. So next example, that is nitrogen. So here we can write it as N2, it is an example. So next Cl2, N3. So these are some of the examples for molecules of element. Here molecules of element, it is constituted of same type of the atom, here O2, N2, Cl2 and nitrogen 3. Okay, so here we can observe there is an important word, that is atomicity. Just focus here, atomicity. So here what is atomicity? The number of atoms constituting a molecule is known as atomicity of that element. Here how many atoms make a molecule, then that property is called atomicity. Here in the molecule how many atoms are present, it refers to atomicity. Okay, so here just focus on some of the examples. Here argon is said to be monoatomic. That means here argon in a molecule, argon is participated singly. Okay, here helium is also monoatomic. Oxygen is said to be diatomic. That means, so here oxygen atomicity is 2. That means in an oxygen molecule we have two atoms of similar element, that is oxygen. In the same way hydrogen is also diatomic, nitrogen diatomic, chlorine diatomic. Okay, so here phosphorus is said to be tetra. What is tetra? That means 4 atoms of the phosphorus, it is said to be tetraatomic. So last one, sulfur is said to be polyatomic. Here poly means more than 4 is said to be polyatomic. Okay, clear? So once again, the number of atoms constituting a molecule is said to be atomicity. Here monoatomic means it is made by one or single atoms made by that molecule is called monoatomic. Diatomic means in the molecule we have two atoms of the same element. Tetra means 4 atoms of the same element. More than 4 is said to be polyatomic. Okay, so this is regarding the class. So whoever the new user, just subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Please share this video to all your friends, so which is helpful for your study. Okay, thank you.